Our relationships are often seen as mere extensions of our daily routines, without considering their profound impact on our well-being. However, it is important to recognize that the quality of our relationships can be the most crucial factor in our pursuit of a happy and fulfilled life. Today, we delve into the wisdom of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us about resilience and peace in the face of adversity, as well as the significance of surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely respect and enrich our lives. Stoicism goes beyond enduring hardship. It involves recognizing what truly benefits our inner tranquility and moral development. In this video, we will explore 12 clear signs that may indicate the need to reevaluate certain relationships, even to the extent of walking away. This is not just about avoiding negative influences, but actively choosing a path aligned with wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Join me as we uncover these insights, ensuring that each step we take leads not only to personal peace, but also to a deeper understanding of what it means to live a good life according to Stoicism. Whether you seek to cultivate healthier relationships or find the courage to make difficult decisions, this discussion will provide you with the tools and perspectives necessary to transform your approach to interpersonal connections. Let us embark on this journey together, learning how to gracefully cut ties and protect our most precious asset, our peace of mind. If you appreciate our work, the simplest favor you can do for us is to hit the subscribe button. Additionally, please watch the entire video to capture the full essence of our discussion. 1. The absence of respect, consistently displayed, is a matter of great significance. Respect is an essential element that forms the foundation of any healthy relationship, serving as the cornerstone upon which all other interactions are constructed within the realm of Stoicism. It closely aligns with the virtue of justice, which necessitates treating others with fairness and dignity. Therefore, when we address the persistent lack of respect, we are acknowledging a severe violation of both interpersonal ethics and Stoic principles. Consider the experience of enduring a constant absence of the basic courtesy that you extend to others. It is akin to having your dignity gradually eroded. This consistent erosion of one's dignity is not merely unpleasant, it signifies that the relationship is not in harmony with the Stoic pursuit of living a virtuous life. Each interaction presents an opportunity to practice virtues such as wisdom and justice. However, when someone repeatedly treats you with disrespect, they not only harm your well-being but also hinder your ability to live in accordance with these principles. When we encounter such disregard in any form, whether through words, actions, or neglect, it serves as a clear indication that something fundamental is amiss. Stoicism teaches us not to respond with anger or resentment, as these are natural yet unhelpful reactions. Instead, it guides us to respond with reason, judgment, and emotional detachment. This entails acknowledging the absence of regard for behaviors that deviate from virtuous living. It does not involve assigning blame or harboring resentment, but rather comprehending the impact of others' actions on our journey towards leading a virtuous life. It entails calmly and rationally deciding whether those relationships should continue to hold significance in our lives. Recognizing and addressing a consistent lack of respect is not merely a reactive response. It is a proactive measure to protect one's mental serenity and moral uprightness. It involves making a choice that aligns with Stoic principles, refusing to settle for less than what one deserves, and distancing oneself if necessary to remain faithful to the principles of living with justice and dignity. This is not solely about self-preservation. It is a declaration of one's value and dedication to the Stoic pursuit of virtue. 2. Negative effects on mental health. Impact of others on our mental well-being can be significant and far-reaching. The philosophy of Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining inner calm and tranquility. It is not about suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and effectively managing them, especially when they are influenced by external factors. If you frequently experience feelings of anxiety, depression, or stress due to someone's presence in your life, it is a clear indication that the relationship may be detrimental to your overall well-being. Stoicism encourages us not only to endure hardships but also to create environments that contribute to our emotional and mental health. Relationships that consistently drain your emotional energy or leave you feeling diminished can hinder your ability to live a peaceful and purposeful life. Stoic teachings emphasize that our well-being primarily depends on our inner state rather than external circumstances. However, they also acknowledge our responsibility to safeguard our inner peace from disruptive influences. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, often emphasized the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, while distancing ourselves from those who bring negativity into our lives. Reflecting on the impact of a relationship on your mental health goes beyond simply recognizing negative emotions. It requires taking action to ensure that you are not held captive by them. This may involve setting boundaries or even distancing yourself from individuals who consistently disrupt your peace of mind. By doing so, you are not merely seeking to avoid discomfort, but actively choosing a path that aligns with Stoic virtues, such as rationality, emotional resilience, and, above all, peace. If a relationship continuously impacts your mental well-being negatively, it is a sign to reevaluate and possibly adjust your social interactions. This is not a sign of weakness, but a deliberate choice to cultivate a more balanced and peaceful life, which is the main objective of Stoic philosophy. 3. Core beliefs and values serve as the guiding compass in navigating life as complexities, aiding in decision-making that reflects our true selves. When these foundational principles clash with those of a close individual, internal conflicts can arise. Stoicism emphasizes harmony and personal integrity, making such misalignments more than just inconvenient but a significant concern. The Stoics believed that peace of mind stems from virtuous living in accordance with universal principles. When a loved one's values contradict our own, it challenges our ability to maintain this peace. For instance, if honesty is a core value for you but a close individual frequently lies, this fundamental misalignment can lead to ongoing tension and discomfort. Over time, these conflicts can deteriorate the trust and respect crucial for a healthy relationship. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our connections and ensure they support our moral and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius stressed the importance of surrounding oneself with individuals who embody the virtues we strive for. When our core values diverge from those of our companions, it can impede our progress as Stoics, forcing us to compromise on our values or live in perpetual ethical conflict. Addressing such misalignments requires a thoughtful evaluation of the relationship, potentially involving open discussions where both parties can express their values and explore the possibility of mutual understanding or compromise. However, if the disparity is too great, it may be necessary to reassess the role of the relationship in your life. This is not about condemning the other person, but recognizing that not every relationship contributes to your personal and ethical growth. It is essential to acknowledge and rectify any conflicting values, as it is vital for both internal peace and for fostering relationships that contribute to our pursuit of a virtuous and satisfying life. This harmony is key to achieving the Stoic objective of tranquility and, ultimately, happiness. For consistently feeling depleted, which is number 4 on the list, is not conducive to a healthy relationship. In a mutually beneficial connection, the exchange of energy should be invigorating rather than draining. If your interactions with someone consistently leave you feeling drained, it serves as a significant indication that the dynamics of the relationship may not align with the principles of Stoicism. Stoicism emphasizes the preservation of oneself through rational and harmonious living, highlighting the importance of maintaining internal energy and utilizing it wisely. Esteemed Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius stressed the value of nurturing and reciprocal relationships that do not exhaust our emotional or physical reserves. Feeling constantly drained after interactions is not a mere inconvenience. It severely depletes the resources necessary for a productive life. As per Stoic principles, this constant drain can manifest in various ways, including emotional fatigue, apprehension about future interactions, or even physical exhaustion. These symptoms suggest that the relationship is costing more than it is providing, which Stoics would argue is unsustainable and unwise. Every relationship should contribute to your well-being and aid in your journey towards personal growth and virtue. Taking action in such situations requires a thoughtful evaluation of why the relationship is draining you. Identifying the underlying cause is crucial in determining how to tackle the issue, whether it stems from a lack of mutual support, one-sided interactions, the other person has constant negativity or demands. This initial step can lead to various solutions, such as open and honest communication about your feelings, establishing clearer boundaries, or, in extreme cases, distancing yourself if the relationship is beyond repair. Managing such draining interactions goes beyond simply eliminating negativity. It involves creating space for more fulfilling, supportive, and meaningful connections that resonate with the principles of mutual respect and personal development. Every relationship should add value to your life, enabling you to flourish and make a positive impact on those around you. 5. The importance of authenticity, clarity, and harmony in the realm of Stoicism cannot be overstated. These virtues enable individuals to align themselves with their true selves and the world they inhabit. On the other hand, manipulation contradicts these principles by distorting reality to serve the manipulator's interests, often at the expense of others. This distortion can lead to poor decision-making, clouded judgment, and a departure from the Stoic ideal of leading a rational and virtuous life. In relationships, manipulation may manifest through subtle psychological tactics that are challenging to identify, ranging from deceit to guilt-tripping or gaslighting, all of which undermine the core values of Stoicism. This poses a significant challenge. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of perceiving things as they truly are, free from external distortions. When someone manipulates you, they are imposing their will and disrupting your ability to make rational judgments based on accurate perceptions. Dealing with manipulation requires a steadfast commitment to Stoic principles. Seek the truth, uphold integrity, and maintain your autonomy. This may involve establishing clear boundaries with the manipulator or being more vigilant about recognizing signs of manipulative behavior. It is crucial to reaffirm your values and take actions that align with those values instead of impulsively reacting to manipulative tactics. Confronting manipulation also entails the Stoic practice of self-reflection, examining the nature of the relationship and your responses to it. This reflective practice can help you determine whether the relationship can be salvaged through honest communication and a mutual commitment to change, or if it would be wiser to distance yourself from Stoicism. Preserving one's moral integrity and peace of mind often requires making difficult but necessary decisions, particularly when it comes to protecting oneself from harmful influences. Breaking free from manipulative relationships is not solely about escaping negative influences. It is about realigning oneself with the Stoic pursuit of living a truthful and authentic life. This realignment enables clearer thinking, improved decision-making, and a deeper sense of tranquility, all of which are fundamental to the Stoic way of life. 6. Lack of trust is a fundamental issue in relationships, especially in the context of Stoicism. Trust is the cornerstone upon which all connections are built, aligning with the virtue of justice. Without trust, relationships become unstable, filled with doubts and insecurities that hinder genuine intimacy. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of honesty and reliability to create an environment where trust can thrive. When trust is lacking, negative emotions and behaviors can take over, leading to suspicion and fear. Addressing this lack of trust involves self-assessment and open dialogue, focusing on integrity and transparency. Stoics may approach the situation with empathy and firmness, setting boundaries if necessary. Sometimes, maintaining peace of mind may require distancing oneself from relationships where trust cannot be rebuilt. Trust plays a vital role in both maintaining healthy and sustainable relationships and practicing Stoicism. The peace of mind that arises from being in a trustworthy and secure relationship is a significant indicator to reassess and potentially adjust the dynamics of the relationship in line with Stoic principles. This process not only aims to cultivate stronger connections with others but also emphasizes the importance of staying true to oneself and adhering to philosophical beliefs. 7. Abuse of any kind. Stoicism firmly denounces all forms of abuse, whether physical, emotional, or verbal. These behaviors contradict the Stoic belief in treating every human being with inherent value and respect. Abuse, in any form, goes against the core principles of leading a virtuous and purposeful life according to Stoic philosophy. Enduring abuse is never considered necessary. Instead, Stoics promote the importance of upholding one's self-worth and personal welfare above all else. Marcus Aurelius stressed the significance of safeguarding one's inner fortress from external adversities and injustices, including abuse. This inner fortress symbolizes our ability to stay true to our values and safeguard our mental tranquility. Identifying and addressing abuse in any form is crucial not only for personal safety but also for preserving mental well-being and dignity. The Stoic approach to handling such transgressions involves promptly and decisively distancing oneself from the source of abuse. This is not about seeking revenge or holding onto negative feelings, but rather about making a rational choice to remove oneself from harmful situations that contradict Stoic principles. The act of separating oneself from abuse also aligns with the Stoic practice of self-care, which is vital for nurturing a life of virtue. It entails taking proactive steps to protect one's well-being and ensuring that one's surroundings and relationships contribute positively to one's ethical and philosophical objectives. In the event that you encounter abuse, it is essential to safeguard yourself and seek assistance when necessary. Stoicism goes beyond enduring difficulties. It emphasizes the significance of making wise and brave decisions when faced with mistreatment, all while prioritizing the protection of one's dignity and welfare. This could involve seeking help from reliable individuals such as friends, family, or professionals to receive the necessary support and guidance for ensuring safety and maintaining respect. 8. The absence of growth or mutual support is considered number 8 in Stoicism. According to this philosophy, personal and moral growth are not only encouraged but also essential for leading a good life. Stoics believe that life presents continuous opportunities for improvement and learning, emphasizing the significance of supporting one another in our pursuit of virtue and wisdom. Therefore, when a relationship lacks growth or mutual support, it directly contradicts these Stoic principles and can hinder personal development. Prominent Stoic philosophers such as Seneca and Epictetus often discuss the concept of synergia, which highlights the role of relationships in our moral education and self-improvement. A relationship should serve as a reciprocal exchange where both individuals challenge and support each other to become better human beings. This support goes beyond offering encouragement during difficult times. It involves actively contributing to each other's growth through honest feedback, shared experiences, and constant encouragement to uphold one's principles. Finding oneself in a relationship where there is no growth or support can feel like being stuck in one place while the rest of the world moves forward. This stagnation can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, a sense that one's potential is being limited, or a general feeling of emptiness. In Stoic practice, such a situation calls for introspection and action. It requires evaluating the causes of this stagnation and addressing them directly. This may involve initiating open and honest conversations about one's needs and expectations. It could also mean redefining the goals of the relationship or, in some cases, recognizing that the relationship may no longer contribute to personal development. Stoicism instructs that on certain occasions, it is both courageous and rational to detach oneself from relationships that no longer aid in the pursuit of a virtuous existence. Each relationship presents an occasion to cultivate virtues and assist one another in progressing towards wisdom and contentment. A relationship that fails to contribute to this objective may not simply be a neutral presence in one's life, but rather an obstacle that necessitates evaluation. Identifying and addressing the absence of personal growth and support is not solely about seeking personal gratification, but rather about aligning one's relationships with core values and striving towards the Stoic vision of a thriving life. 9. The philosophy of Stoicism condemns persistent selfish behavior, particularly in relationships. Stoics believe that relationships provide an opportunity to practice virtues such as generosity, fairness, and reciprocity. However, when one person consistently prioritizes their own needs and desires over those of their partner, it disrupts the balance necessary for a healthy partnership. Stoicism teaches us that virtue lies in balance and self-control, which translates to considering the well-being of the other as equal to our own. If selfishness persists in a relationship, it can lead to resentment and dissatisfaction, eroding trust and affection over time. To address this behavior, Stoic practices encourage honest reflection and communication, focusing on the impact of the behavior rather than blaming the other person. It is about initiating a dialogue to restore balance and foster a more generous spirit within the relationship. However, Stoicism also acknowledges the importance of self-respect and individual autonomy if attempts to restore balance prove unsuccessful. Stoicism promotes the importance of discerning when a situation is beyond our control and when it may be wise to distance ourselves from relationships that lack a solid foundation. According to Stoic philosophy, every interaction presents an opportunity to cultivate virtue. A relationship tainted by persistent selfishness is not merely a personal obstacle, but also a philosophical one. It hinders the pursuit of a fulfilling life characterized by mutual respect, support, and the continuous growth of all individuals involved. Recognizing and addressing such challenges is not solely for personal happiness, but also for upholding a moral and ethical way of life that enhances both oneself and others by avoiding harmful communication. 10. Destructive communication in Stoic philosophy emphasizes rationality and wisdom in how one communicates. Communication within relationships should be honest, constructive, and uplifting, reflecting virtues. Persistent negative communication patterns like criticism, sarcasm, and belittling can erode respect and understanding, altering perceptions over time. The Stoic solution involves examining not just what is said, but how it is expressed. Stoicism teaches controlling reactions, choosing words wisely, and infusing conversations with positivity and support to resolve conflicts and rebuild understanding. Efforts to address and transform destructive communication require a conscious and intentional approach. This may involve establishing specific objectives for how we speak and respond during conversations, actively practicing the art of listening, or even seeking external assistance such as counseling to enhance our communication skills. The Stoic practice of self-reflection plays a vital role in this process. It entails regularly evaluating our own communication habits and assessing whether they align with our ethical and philosophical aspirations. If attempts to reform communication patterns do not yield positive results, Stoicism acknowledges the significance of safeguarding one's well-being. In situations where negative communication persists and causes harm, it may be necessary to distance oneself in order to maintain personal tranquility and integrity. This decision, guided by Stoic wisdom, is not made lightly but is viewed as an essential step towards leading a virtuous life free from constant discord. 11. Neglecting personal needs. In Stoicism, recognizing and honoring personal needs and boundaries is considered crucial for maintaining self-esteem and fostering harmonious relationships. Disregarding or downplaying these aspects can result in significant imbalances, creating an environment where disrespect and discontent thrive. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of open and respectful communication as the foundation of healthy relationships. When someone consistently ignores or undermines your needs, it sends a clear message that your well-being is not a priority in the relationship. This disregard can manifest through repeated boundary violations, making decisions without considering both parties, or failing to acknowledge and validate emotions and preferences. Such behaviors not only undermine trust and equality in a relationship, but also diminish the individual's sense of worth and autonomy, which are crucial aspects that Stoics strive to safeguard. Addressing these issues requires first acknowledging and affirming your own needs and boundaries. From a Stoic perspective, this is not about selfishness but rather about self-care, ensuring that you do not compromise your moral and emotional well-being for the sake of maintaining peace. The next step is to clearly and assertively communicate these needs to your partner or friend. This dialogue should not be confrontational, but rather approach with the intention of educating the other person about your needs and why they are important for maintaining a healthy relationship. However, if despite these discussions, the disregard for your personal needs persists, it may be necessary to reevaluate the dynamics of the relationship. Stoicism teaches the significance of surrounding oneself with people who positively contribute to one's life. If a relationship consistently fails to meet this criterion and instead creates more turmoil than tranquility, it might be prudent to create some distance. This is not an act of aggression or abandonment, but a thoughtful decision to prioritize personal well-being and moral integrity. Moral integrity is one of the key principles of a Stoic life, and while Stoicism values social relations and encourages enduring adversity with courage and resilience, it also emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with one's principles. A relationship that fundamentally disregards an individual's needs is likely incompatible with the Stoic pursuit of a harmonious and virtuous life. 12. Mutual accountability is a cornerstone of any successful relationship. It is not only important but necessary for fostering trust and respect between individuals. Without mutual accountability, there is a risk of misunderstandings and a breakdown in the foundation of a healthy relationship. In the practice of Stoicism, individuals are encouraged to reflect on their actions and take ownership of any negative impact they may have on others. Failure to do so can result in a one-sided dynamic where one or both parties feel unheard and undervalued. The lack of balance in relationships can lead to significant instability, as relationships are meant to provide mutual support and aid in personal growth, helping individuals to better embody their virtues. Resolving issues related to mutual accountability requires transparent and sincere communication. It is essential for both parties to openly discuss their expectations and come to a mutual agreement on what accountability entails for them. This may involve establishing specific behavioral standards, addressing the consequences of actions, and conducting regular check-ins to ensure that both individuals feel supported and respected. If efforts to establish mutual accountability do not result in positive changes, it may be necessary to reassess the sustainability of the relationship. Stoicism does not encourage enduring harmful situations indefinitely. Rather, it emphasizes the importance of seeking and maintaining relationships that contribute to moral and personal development. Creating an environment where mutual accountability is valued goes beyond simply maintaining harmony. It involves actively nurturing a relationship that upholds Stoic principles of justice, wisdom, and courage. A relationship that consistently falls short of demonstrating these qualities may not align with the Stoic path towards a fulfilling and virtuous life. As we conclude this chapter of our shared journey, remember that the wisdom of the Stoics is not merely a relic of the past. It serves as a practical guide for navigating the complexities of contemporary life. We appreciate your presence until the end. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments if you are new to the channel.